Hello, this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And what if I told you that in this video, I will show you how to discover your life purpose in less than 15 minutes. And you will be on the way to consistently and joyfully realizing why you have come on this earth. No more boring jobs that you have to withstand. No more futureless visions of a life that is absolutely boring. You, in this video, will find and discover how to find your life purpose. So, with that said, let's take a look at how to discover your life purpose and how to make consistency your way of life.
Hello, my friend. This is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And in this installment, I want to talk about how to discover your life purpose, how to find your life purpose, and how to find your consistency. Many times you may have wondered, why are you here on this earth? Was it to do anything special? Is it just to go about doing a job that's routine, boring, that you can't see taking you anywhere? Well, I have good news for you. You do have a purpose, but that purpose has to be discovered by you. And I want to say that discovering your life purpose, discovering who you are and who you have been meant to become is not as difficult as you think. It's just a matter of observation. Look back on your life. Look back and think about the things that really bring you joy, the things that you do naturally, the things that utilize talents that other people may not have. It is in these activities that you can uncover your life purpose. You see, your life purpose is something that brings you joy. It is something that utilizes the God-given talents given to you that have not been given in the same way to anyone else. Because God can't duplicate anything. God has to create everything uniquely. Of the many things God can do, one of the things God can't do is duplicate exactly a creation that has been done before. If you doubt this, just think about the trillions upon trillions of snowflakes that have fallen on the earth since the beginning of time. Thousands and thousands of years, snowflakes that have fallen onto the earth. And of the trillions upon trillions of snowflakes, if you look at them under a microscope, not one is like the other. This boggles my mind. I don't know about you, but this boggles my mind. How is it that in spite of the trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions of snowflakes, that not one is duplicated and like another? You too are like a snowflake. You too are unique. There will never be another one like you. And the talents and the gifts that you have been given have to be given, or the world will be a little less fortunate if you leave without giving us your gifts. So your responsibility is to discover this. You need to look. You need to want to discover. And I repeat, it's just a matter of looking at your life. What are the things that you have naturally gravitated toward? What are the things that you do easily, joyfully, incredibly? What are the things that fascinate you and fascinate other people when they see you doing them? So the question is, you may know what are the things that, some of the things that you are really attracted to and gravitate toward. But the problem is with most people, they think, well, there's no way I can make a living doing this. There's no way I can monetize this. Well, here is where you're wrong. That too can be discovered, especially in this modern online age of niche websites and things of that nature. It's even easier now than it was hundreds of years ago. You can create a nonprofit organization surrounding your talents. You can create a website of people who have similar interests that you have, who maybe want to learn your particular talent. You can create a membership site, probably surrounding your talent, of people who want to know more of what it is that you do. It could be any number of things, but your job is to discover, how can I offer this talent to the world? And give yourself the commitment to finding out how you could do it. I say, if you devoted the rest of your life to discovering how you can monetize and create some type of business surrounding your talent, I would think that you could do it. But you've never ever considered it, or people have maybe gotten you to believe that it's something that you can't monetize. Don't listen to negative people. They don't know what they're talking about. They can't see what's in your heart. If God gave you a talent to be expressed, God will give you the path to make that talent available to others. If you look, if you search, if you think about it, if you work at finding out how, you find out how. So the problem is not that you don't have a talent, that you don't have a certain love of doing something. The problem is that up until now, you've believed that you can't monetize it. I'm saying discover, search, find the way to monetize your passion, your joy, because your talents are God's gift to you. And who you become is your gift to God. So it is your responsibility to discover this. And once you do, consistency will be a matter of course. It won't be any type of effort, because you will want to do this all the time. Let me also give you another bit of advice. Once you decide that you will make a living out of your talent, my suggestion to you is to tell no one. Please do not tell people what you're going to do, especially if it's a radical idea. Why? It's because people will talk you out of your dream for one of two reasons. One is because well-intentioned but ignorant people don't know what's in your heart, and they can't give you advice from the perspective that you have within you. So don't tell anyone who would want to give you advice on how to realize your dream. Number two, there are people who could possibly see you succeeding with your dream, and because they don't have the courage to pursue their dreams, out of envy, they may discourage you and dissuade you and tell you, oh, I know a person who tried that. My uncle tried to do that and it didn't work out for him. So keep this to yourself. Move quietly and decisively on the path to your goal. Every time you do something, you're going to get a result. Every time you try something, you're going to get a result. Every time you attempt to discover and make real your dream, you're going to get feedback as to what you need to do next. You don't need to know what to do. You need just to start to do. And as you do, you will get feedback to see what it is that you need to do next. You don't know what you need to do next because you haven't done all that you need to do now. So depending on what you do now will definitely be an indicator of what you will need to do next. You need to do what you need to do now, and then what you need to do later will be revealed to you along the path. That is the way it works. So right now, I want you to do a little exercise. Take a pen and paper and write down the things that you do naturally, that utilize your special talents, and the things that bring you joy. And then I want you to write down 10 possible ways that you can turn this into a business, by starting your own organization, by creating some specialized website to a niche of the market that you're interested in, something to get your brain started to thinking how you can monetize this. Now let me tell you what's going to happen. Once you start thinking in these terms, writing down ideas that may not be the answer or the solution, but if you write down 10 ideas just to get started, and start seriously considering the fact that there is a way that you can make this happen, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. When you least expect, brilliant ideas are going to pop into your mind. The perfect idea is going to pop into your mind. And you're going to get what I call the aha moment. Oh, I never thought about that. And then you will know where to take it from there. You go to the next phase in discovering what you need to do next. But once you get started with the confidence and the expectancy that you're going to get the answer will come. Many times it will come when you least expect. So be ready with your pad and pencil and write that idea down as soon as you get it. Because if you don't, it'll dissipate and it won't come back again as it came to you in that moment. Sometimes you get answers in dreams. If you get the answer in a dream, the aha moment, wake up, grab your pad and pencil and write it down. Now, let me give you the second part of making this happen. Once you get the idea that you really feel is going to work, there is a law that follows this. It is the law of immediate action. Once you get the idea that makes you feel in your heart that you could do this, you must take immediate action and move forward with that idea. Don't wait and let that idea cool off. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until next week. Don't wait until later. Don't ruminate over it. Don't think about it too much. Take immediate action on that thought. Because if you don't, procrastination sets in and you find yourself going back to square one and doing the things that you have been doing before. So this is very important. Once you get the idea, you must take immediate action. Successful people get brilliant ideas and they take immediate action. They move quickly. I didn't say they stop and think about it, wonder about it, talk to people about it, get opinions about it. No, they move forward and they move decisively and they move quickly and they learn as they go along the way until that goal, until that dream happens. You're going to have to do it the same way. So my encouragement to you to discover your life purpose, and consistency will be automatic because there'll be so much joy in your heart to see yourself moving closer and closer and closer to the vision that you have until the joy itself dissipates any type of procrastination. And you will want to do and do and do as you continue to see the dream unfolding. And when you least expect, you have achieved your goal and people all around you are looking and say, well, when did this happen? When did this happen? It happened in the silence of your faith in moving forward. So, in summary, I would want to say to you, you have a purpose for being on this earth that is totally unique, and you cannot leave us without giving us your gifts. Do not believe that God gave you a gift that cannot be your life's mission. I don't feel that God would give anyone a gift or a talent that couldn't be realized to give to the world. I don't think it works like that. Find out just observe your joy. Just look at your life and see where your joy has always been. And focus on doing more of that, whatever it is that brings you joy, until you find yourself able to make a living with it, so that you're doing this all the time. And success, prosperity, and money will just flow to you automatically because you're creating prosperity out of joy. So, my wish to you is that know where your joy comes from. Begin your search to discover how you can make this into a lifetime calling. Move quietly, move confidently. Learn as you go along the way. When you get an inspired idea, write it down and act on it immediately. This is my advice to you. Consistency will be automatic because this is all you're going to want to do. So my message to you now is find your bliss, find your passion, know your talents, move forward, make it into your life's goal, and stay consistent and be successful.
Now you know that you were born on this earth for a purpose, that you're not an accident, that you have talents and abilities that were given to you by God to bless humanity. Now go about, discover it, and give us your gifts. And before you go, I would like to invite you to my community of consistent-minded people at the Prosper Consistency Success membership site, where you will be part of a community of consistent-minded people where we help each other to achieve our goals. One of the many benefits of being a member is that an accountability partner will be assigned to you to help you stay focused until you achieve your goal, as you will be assigned to another member as their accountability partner to help them achieve their goal. Additionally, there will be live coaching calls where you can call in and get answers to any of the problems or challenges that you may be facing on the path to remaining consistent and achieving your goal. We also have occasional guest speakers come in and give us fresh new ideas on consistency and goal-oriented success. So, without further ado, I would like you to go right now to www.consistencysuccesscoach.com, and you will be glad that you did. And let me say this to you. If you truly enjoy my videos like this, help me extend my reach to help other people. Smash that like button. And if you really want to receive notifications of the new videos that come out, just hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified immediately. So, with that said, as I like to say before I go, stay consistent and be successful.